I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need a cure. I just stay up thinking if I can for sure. All the good when we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. Since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate good times, come on! Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on!
Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You're on a roll and now you pray last. The road behind was rocky, but now you feel okay. You look at me and you see your past. Is that the reason why you're running so fast? And she said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Never let another girl like you.
Work me over,
Never let another girl like you.
drag me under.
If I meet another girl like you,
I will tell her.
never want another girl like you.
Have to say, oh, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, no, I got to
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you got to hold on. They'll see in time. I know we'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. I'll be there from this day on, now and forevermore. Ooh, you'll be in my heart. You'll be here in my heart always. I'll be with you, be here in my heart. I'll be there always, always. I'll be with you, but I'll be there for you always, always and always. Just look over your shoulder. Just look over your shoulder. Just look over your shoulder. I'll be there always.
inside and out and love strange, surreal in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart when a life gets into your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Hey, 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 hey. Don't you try and pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses. Vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. You stand above me. Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Hey, 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 Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name?
she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick. She's on the go. Way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. It starts at the bottom, it comes from above. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go. Way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn to stone at hospitals and funeral homes. And when the tide rises, somebody sinks and is gone in the blink of an eye. Somebody sinks and is gone in the blink of an eye.
Hello, ACE family and friends. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the ACE class of 2021. For the consideration of all our families and graduates, we have a few reminders before we start.
Hola familia de ACE, bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de clase de 2021 de ACE. Para la consideración de todas nuestras familias y graduados, tenemos algunos recordatorios antes de comenzar.
Please place all electronic devices on airplane silent mode for the duration of the ceremony, so it does not interfere with our electronics. We are streaming this ceremony, so please put it on airplane mode.
Por favor, ponga en silencio todos los dispositivos electrónicos durante la ceremonia.
We ask that all our guests please remain in their seats for the entire ceremony. Our photography staff will be taking photographs throughout the ceremony. These pictures will be provided to our graduates, so please remain in your seats and enjoy the program.
Pedimos que todos nuestros invitados permanezcan en sus asientos durante la ceremonia. Nuestro personal de fotografía tomará fotografías durante la ceremonia. Estas fotos serán entregadas a nuestros graduados, así que permanezcan en sus asientos y disfruten del programa.
If your young child becomes uncomfortable during any time during the ceremony, please feel free to step to the back.
No veo bebés, pero les voy a decir. Si su bebé se siente incómodo en cualquier momento durante la ceremonia, no dude en pasar de atrás de donde ustedes están en este momento.
At the conclusion of the ceremony, we request that all families and guests to remain seated while the graduates exit the field. They will be waiting to receive you at the photo booth line, which are in the back here. Once the graduates have cleared the football field, all parents and guests will be released.
Cuando concluya la ceremonia, solicitamos a todas nuestras familias e invitados que permanezcan sentados mientras el egresado de los graduados. Te estarán esperando en la fila de fotos que va a estar aquí atrás, los vas a poder ver. Una vez que ellos salen de esta área, ustedes se van a poder unirse con ellos.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Gracias por su cooperación. And now we would like to invite the ACE class of 2021 to join us on the field.
Graduates, you may now be seated. ACE class of 2021 and guests, please join me in welcoming ASB Vice President Brianna Villasenor and ASB Secretary Lorena Marcelino.
Welcome, parents, friends, and family. We'd like to thank you for joining us today to celebrate and honor the class of 2021. I am Brianna Villasenor, ASB Vice President.
And my name is Lorena Marcelino, ASB Secretary. First and foremost, we'd like to acknowledge your endless support that has helped us throughout our years here at the Academy of Scientific Exploration.
When we first started high school, some of us were anxious, while others were excited. But as the years went by, we saw each other grow and become the amazing people that we are today.
We've had some ups and downs, and these last 4 years ranging from wildfires to a global pandemic, which affected not only the learning process but our learning environment.
But these unfortunate events did not stop us from overcoming these challenges and persevering.
We have all put forth tremendous effort that has brought us to this point.
But we couldn't have done it without the support from our teachers, staff, coaches, friends, and family. So on behalf of the class of 2021, we thank you.
But most importantly, we'd like to thank our fellow classmates for giving us memories that we'll cherish for the rest of our lives.
Like after-school Friday trips with friends to get food, asking Ramos what day it was on Wednesdays, zip-lining at the class pally trip, Mr. Day telling you to stop eating your diabetes bag, and our 9th grade English class, if you know what I mean.
Although our senior year didn't go as we would have expected, we were still able to make amazing memories for the first 3 years of high school.
And even though we weren't able to learn in person, by being online, we were able to evolve as independent, hardworking individuals.
So here we are at our high school graduation. We are all going down different paths, whether it be going to college, getting a job, or even taking time to find ourselves. I know that we will all succeed and become world-changing citizens wherever we go.
Some of us might not be ready to say goodbye.
And some of us have only been thinking about this moment since the beginning of 9th grade.
But regardless, we've arrived at this moment. Thank you again to everybody who helped get us here.
Thank you for giving us some of the best memories that we'll keep for the rest of our lives.
On behalf of the class of 2021, welcome.
We would now like to introduce Angelina Duran, who will be performing the national anthem.
Please rise for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. I would now like to introduce our ASB president and our salutatorian, Mahika Ahmed.
Seated.
Has anyone ever looked closely at our ACE logo? Sure, it's outer space, but it's also more than that. To me, it represents infinity. There are about 7.9 billion people in this world. The vastness of what's out there is beyond imaginable. This past year, we've experienced loss and turmoil, but we've also grown resilience and shown hope. Our capabilities are limitless so long as we keep an open mind. Coming to ACE has been more than a high school experience. Honestly, it's been an awakening. There are too many problems in the world if this past year is anything to go off of. From insurrection, to shootings, to all the different political conflicts that have occurred in the midst of this pandemic, to so many lives being lost, there's a lot of hate out there. But class of 2021, when I look at us, every single day that I've attended ACE, do you know what I see? I see so much compassion, hope, and potential. I see students like Moises and Karen, who go out of their way to spread positivity, whether it's through hugs or tricking me into thinking my shoes are tied for a shared laugh. I see students like Fernando Moran, who are unafraid to ask the hard questions. Or students like Ben and Isaac, who always make the class crack up. People like Sunny, who never fail to ask a teacher how they're doing. or someone like Brianna, who's always a team player. Others like Raul and Angel Ceballos, who always attend ACE events, whether it's in person or virtually. And so many more of you that do this. And I could stand here listing off every single one of you, but we'd be here forever. But my point is that for every act of hatred that goes on in the outside world, I see students here who lift each other up no matter our differences. Because in those moments, the moments that really matter, we all band together in solidarity. See, a school is more than an institution and curriculum. It's about the principles it's been built on and the community it's formed. ACE has become home to many of us these past 4 years. I know I can say that much with certainty. ACE is great because its teachers and faculty work hard to make it that way. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our ACE teachers and faculty for doing their best in helping us make the most of our education. Truly, thank you to each and every one of you for making ACE what it is today. I'd especially like to thank my 3 guardian angels. Thank you, Mr. Foley, for always putting a smile on all our faces. You've been a huge part of my high school experience. You taught me the power of empathy and what it means to be a good leader. Thank you, Ms. Jensen, for being the most awesome principal and for always caring for every single one of us students. You've always supported my goals as well as many others and helped us fulfill them. Your faith in all of us to be good and do good is inspiring. And I don't know if he's watching this right now, but I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Ng for always looking out for me and teaching me that change can be a positive thing. I wouldn't be where I am today without your advice and lessons. I'd also like to thank my parents. Thank you, Mom, for being the strongest woman I know, for always pushing me to do better and instilling in me the value of my education. You taught me to always keep my chin up and to always challenge myself. You taught me what it means to be strong and kind and continue to set that example for me every single day. Thank you, Dad, for paying our bills. Just kidding. But thank you, Dad, for encouraging my ambitions and teaching me to be brave enough to go a step above dreaming and pursue the goals that may at first seem out of reach. I'll be forever grateful to everything the 2 of you have contributed to our family. She's not here right now, but thanks to my little sister for always being there for me, and to all my uncles, aunts, and cousins who've been nothing but supportive. Class of 2021, we are mere blips in this universe whose paths are but yet to be forged. If there's one thing I've learned these past 4 years at ACE here, it's that we as individuals forge our own paths. Our choices are our own to make, whether it be for better or for worse. And I believe that it's important to remember this. We're more than a number, we're more than a class, because each and every single one of us here today are capable of greatness. But the thing is, it's up to us to choose it. My little sister told me something that's resonated with me for a while. Really, I should be the one giving her advice, but she's always been the wiser one. She said, it's okay if things don't always work out. Dreams can change. So don't ever give up when faced with challenges. Grieve your losses, but don't get caught up in them. Make the most of your lifetime and do it for the better. Remember, change has to start somewhere. We can be that change because in some way, shape, or form, our decisions will eventually affect someone else. That's why even the smallest act of kindness matters. Like that one time on the last day of school when a mysterious culprit decided it'd be a good idea to shower the school in used notebooks and used papers. So many of you guys volunteered that day to help clean up. And no one asked you to, but you still did it. What I noticed that day was that for every 1 person that volunteered to help, 2 more of you joined, 3 more, 4 more, and it went on. Continue to spark those chain reactions of positivity wherever you go. Let's set an example for the generations that are to follow. So as we part ways and life takes us in different directions, remember that we all have a purpose. Whether you're a builder, innovator, pursuing a STEM career, social justice activist, in the police force, or more, remember to do it with a fierce passion to help others. Remember the movie Miss Jennings showed us in 9th grade, Pay It Forward? Follow that concept. Selflessly give back to communities through your gifts and talents. Let's help build a better world so that one day when we're all old and wrinkly and sitting on our rocking chairs, we can look back and say with relief that we're proud of the world we'll leave behind. Class of 2021, you made it. I promised myself I'd refrain from quoting people, but I can't help it. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." I'm sure many of you have heard this quote, and if not, you're hearing it from me today. But this couldn't have been better said. We have one world, and the world has only one of each of us. And for all its calamities that it throws at us, remember to be resilient and push back. You all bring something to the table. Utilize your skills and put your heart into everything you do. The opportunities are endless, and if you can't find one, then make your own. Every door of opportunity that won't open for you, take a crowbar and pry it open, metaphorically speaking, of course. My point is, take charge of your futures and don't wait. Time will always be of the essence. Class of 2021, the world isn't ready for you and all your greatness you're destined to bring. So dare to bring it and show them all what you've got. Congratulations, class of 2021. 4 years later, we're here and we've made it. Thank you. Now, please welcome Darly Vasquez Rosa, who will share our Spanish address.
Buenas tardes, padres de familia, invitados, maestros y estudiantes. Mi nombre es Darly Vázquez Rosa y estoy muy contenta de poder estar aquí con ustedes en este día tan especial en el cual celebramos los logros de los estudiantes de la clase del 2021. Estoy segura que al igual que yo, todos mis compañeros han soñado con este momento porque es una forma de agradecerles y demostrarles a nuestros padres y otras personas que todo el esfuerzo que han hecho por nosotros ha valido la pena. El día de hoy estoy cumpliendo un logro. Aproximadamente hace 13 años llegué a este país por primera vez. Recuerdo muy bien que me sentía nerviosa y un poco triste porque no sabía hablar inglés y porque tenía que alejarme de lo que una vez llamé mi hogar. Yo tenía tan solo 4 años. Y mucha gente piensa que una niña o un niño a esa edad no se da cuenta de lo que está pasando, pero créanme que sí se dan cuenta. A pesar de estar enfrentando obstáculos a tan temprana edad, con el tiempo entendí que hay cosas que no se pueden cambiar y lo único que se puede hacer es aceptarlas y seguir adelante. Al final, logré enfocar mis pensamientos en aprender un nuevo idioma, ser una buena estudiante y querer superarme en la vida. Es por eso que hoy me siento orgullosa de decir que tengo la oportunidad de seguir estudiando en la universidad. Este logro es posible gracias a mi esfuerzo, pero también reconozco que el apoyo que mi familia y mis maestros me han brindado me ha ayudado a estar donde estoy. Es por eso que le quiero dar las gracias a mis maestros por su apoyo, especialmente a la señora Jennings, la señorita Contreras y al señor Foley. La señora Jennings siempre me ayudó con mis tareas de escritura casi todas las mañanas y el señor Foley y la señorita Contreras siempre me dieron consejos cuando más los necesitaba. También quiero darle las gracias a mi abuelo y a mi papá. A mi abuelo por haberme dado la oportunidad de venir a este país y a mi papá por siempre apoyarme y brindarme con lo que necesito. Mi papá trabaja muy duro para darme lo que necesito para sobresalir aquí en este país y es por eso que le voy a estar agradecida eternamente. Y por último, quiero darle las gracias a mi mamá. Desde que era pequeña, ella me inculcó buenos valores y siempre me ha dado buenos consejos. A pesar de que no estoy aquí conmigo, sé que desde donde ella se encuentra, se siente muy orgullosa de mí. A mis compañeros, yo sé que este último año de preparatoria ha sido marcado por la pandemia y desafortunadamente no hemos podido disfrutar de la manera en la que nos hubiera gustado. Pero a pesar de los tiempos difíciles que estamos viviendo, hemos podido sobresalir y alcanzar el éxito de alguna manera, y eso es algo de lo cual debemos sentirnos orgullosos. Después de hoy, todos tomamos un camino diferente y empezamos a escribir nuestra propia historia. A donde sea que vayan, les deseo la mejor suerte del mundo. Sigan luchando por sus metas y si un día las cosas se ponen difíciles, recuerden que los malos tiempos son temporales, porque tarde o temprano el sol siempre vuelve a salir. Gracias. Please welcome our ASB Senior Vice President and valedictorian, Angelina Duran.
Good evening, everyone, friends and family, teachers, students, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2021. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. It's funny. When I started at ACE 4 years ago, I honestly had no idea that 4 years later, everyone here would play such a big role in my life, and I'd be standing before all of you guys giving a speech. Frankly, I was just salty that my mom didn't let me go to Cleveland or Granada with the rest of my friends from middle school. But here we are, and looking back, enrolling at ACE is one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to me. I've learned a lot, and I've grown even more. Okay, I know the same could be said for everyone here, whether you want to admit it or not. Everyone here has had their own journeys, their own ups and downs. For many of us, getting to this point was no walk in the park. I know most of us have struggled with our mental health, have had things going on at home, have had responsibilities to help our families, relationship drama, classes that we struggled with, and so much more. But despite it all, we were able to rise above those circumstances, and here we are today, guys. In light of that, one word I have to describe the ACE class of 2021 is resilient. Each and every one of you here is incredibly resilient. We have seen time and time again that our class is pretty tough. We survived learning during natural disasters when half of California was on fire, during a teacher strike, and currently during a global pandemic. Thinking about it now, we have actually been pretty good at balancing things, even if it's not a gigantic obstacle. Those of you that are student athletes, those of you with jobs or with responsibilities to help out at home, you guys never cease to amaze me, juggling school with all that you have to do. And it's a lot. It's not easy, yet here you are. The point is, we've all had our fair share of things to deal with. We dealt with them. We survived, and as we take this next step of our lives, it's important to remember that whatever obstacles life chooses to throw at you next, you will survive that too. I mean, honestly, if you survived Mr. Day's sarcasm, yeah, you can pretty much survive anything. But on a more serious note, I know it's easier said than done, because the reality is more obstacles are going to slap us in the face, and we are going to fail a lot. And those failures are going to suck. You may possibly fail that freshman college class, not get the job you wanted, get your heart broken, have your small business fail. The list of possible failures go on. And in that moment, that failure can feel like the end of the world. It's not a nice feeling, and your high school valedictorian saying, yeah, you can get through it, will probably be meaningless in that moment. But I'm gonna tell you anyway, you can get through it. Because with every failure comes some sort of lesson. You just have to take that lesson and use it. We live, we fail, and we fail, and we fail again. So that way, in the end, we learn and we do better. And eventually, we do get through it. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you is something I believe we all need to hear. As we venture into our lives away from high school, we have to start believing in ourselves, believing in our capabilities and in our self-worth. I can't tell you how many times I've been in office hours and I've heard some of you say, ugh, I'm stupid. Ugh, I can't do this. Ugh, I don't get this. I'm gonna drop out. Well, first of all, joke's on you. You guys didn't drop out because you're here. And second of all, don't let anyone, including yourself, ever tell you that you are stupid or not capable. Because whether you learn things differently or it takes you just a little bit longer to get things, doesn't mean you're stupid. All that means is you have to work just a little bit harder, and that's okay. Many of us are going to college this fall, and things are going to be a lot more difficult. It might start to feel like college isn't for you or it's too hard, but that's seriously nonsense. You are capable of so much. You are smart. And I guarantee that if you don't give up when you get frustrated, if you work hard and ask for help, you can accomplish whatever it is you are trying to do. Yeah, you know that thing Miss Jensen is always preaching about? A growth mindset? Well, I'll let you in on a not-so-secret secret. It's real. It's a thing. I guarantee if you adopt that way of thinking and stop calling yourself stupid and incapable, your success will be inevitable. Now, before I go, I just want to take the time to transition into some thank yous. First, I want you all to take some time later today and say thank you to your family and your friends that helped you get here today. I would like to take the time to thank my mom, my 2 older brothers, my little sister, my Nina and my Nino, and the rest of my family for their never-ending support. I'm sure the same can be said for a lot of you that moms do a lot. Without my mom, I probably wouldn't have been as invested in my education as I am, and I wouldn't have had the drive to get me into Stanford University, where I will be attending this fall. Additionally, I know most of us have siblings who are very supportive of us. I am thankful to mine because I know the only reason I can go off to college is because they are here taking care of things at home. So thank you to all of you, to all the families here. We love you. Thank you very much. And now to the ACE faculty. Thank you to all of our teachers for just dealing with us. I know we're a lot, and I know we're a handful at times. And if I had the time, I would thank each and every one of you for all that you have done for the class of 2021. But since I don't, I'm just gonna name a few. Thank you to the teachers that wrote letters of recommendations for some of us. Special thanks to Dr. Acosta, who got her doctorate recently. Congratulations for writing a recommendation that got me into my dream school. On behalf of my college and career class, thank you, Miss Jennings, for reading through our personal insight questions. You are an editing godsend during college applications, and we all thank you. We all thank you. Thank you to Mr. Venables for always making class interesting yet educational. I think all of us will forever remember your notorious B.I.G. rapping lesson in class. Thank you in particular for never going easy on me when editing my essays. I am a better writer, partly because of you. Now, I would like to give a special, truly special thank you to Mr. Foley. I think most of us can agree that Mr. Foley is one of the best educators ever. I don't say it enough, but you are. He always puts his students first. He makes an effort to make connections with his students that are everlasting. His advice is unmatched, and he is hands down one of the most influential people in my life today. Words truly cannot express how grateful I am to have had the opportunity to learn from you. And finally, I would like to thank Mr. Dembski and Miss Jensen for fostering a community here at ACE. Unlike some other schools, ACE is a place that goes above and beyond to make sure that their students prosper. They have taken a small school in the city of San Fernando and have turned it into a family. A place where students have opportunities to build connections and get involved in communities that they most likely wouldn't have gotten involved with otherwise. We are all grateful to have had an assistant principal and a principal who genuinely care about us, who you guys may not always want to admit it, but y'all know it's true. ACE is a family, and I am so grateful to have been a part of this family for the past 4 years. Before I go, I just want to leave you guys with my senior quote from Step It Up to the Streets. It's not about what you got, it's about what you make of what you got. I don't come from much, but despite that, I stand before you as valedictorian, Stanford bound. I have made the most of who I am and where I come from. I hope the rest of you do the same. Some people in the world come from endless amounts of privilege, and some of us are dealt really bad hands. But in the end, it's not about what we have or where we come from. All that matters is what we choose to do with what we do have. What opportunities will we take, and what opportunities will we pass on? How hard are we working to make our dreams come true? Where do we want to be in life? I'll leave you guys with that little food for thought. So thank you, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2021. I am so proud of us. We did it! Give yourself a round of applause. And now, please welcome our principal, Mrs. Angie Jensen.
All right, y'all can start taking bets now on how long it'll take me to use this. I'll give you a couple minutes. 5 seconds. Those of you that know me well know that I am a crier. Thank you, Mahika, started it all. All right. Good afternoon, friends, family, and graduates of the class of 2021. My name is Angie Jensen Cachone, and I am honored to stand before you. Who had 10 seconds? Was that even 10? Was that even 10? God. Hold on a sec. All right. Honored to stand before you as the principal of the Academy of Scientific Exploration. Today, I have the pleasure of saying to the class of 2021, you made it. I said you made it. You survived endless Zoom sessions. You overcame extreme technical difficulties and managed to find strength and motivation despite a lack of personal connection. We're going to ignore whatever's going on over there. We're good. Simply put, not even a global pandemic could stop you from achieving the goal of high school graduation. I said, not even a global pandemic. Thank you. Dang, this is a tough crowd. When reflecting on our time together, I wondered, what is it that I want you to remember most about your time at ACE? Over the past 4 years, you have heard me say 1,000,000 times, be good, do good, or you can do it, or si se puede. And of course, I want you to remember those things when you leave ACE. But if hold on. We're good. We're good on time. Don't worry. It's all good. Woo! But if there is truly one thing I want you to remember, it is that you can be your own greatest advocate or your own worst enemy. Okay. I saw this over and over again during this last year when school was closed and you did not have your usual dose of ACE love on a regular basis. That was tough on us too. This is why I don't want to do speeches, guys. This was indeed challenging for all of us as we pleaded with many of you over Zoom sessions, phone calls, or in text messages or Instagram messages to just keep going. You can clap again, it's okay. This year was rough, y'all. All right. We knew you could do it. We knew that you could be here celebrating with your classmates and loved ones. We knew, but we needed you to believe it. Unfortunately, this will not be the last challenge you experience, but I hope that you have proven to yourself that you are truly unstoppable when you choose to believe in yourself and your power to overcome. So when you leave ACE and you're in that college class or at your new job or laying in your military barracks and you're exhausted, feeling like giving up, forgetting to be proud of your accomplishments, and instead focusing on what didn't go your way, I challenge you to be as proud of yourself and your accomplishments as we, your ACE family, are of you. Go ahead, it's all right. Take your time. I know that today is bittersweet for you, not only because you are graduating, but because you are graduating in a way that is different than you had hoped. But in a few minutes, you will officially be a graduate. Your diploma will not have an asterisk that says graduated differently. It will say graduate of the Academy of Scientific Exploration. So congratulations, class of 2021. You are unstoppable if you choose to be. Whew. Now, please welcome Mr. Foley.
Just want to say that 5 seconds, I called it. Just remember that, okay? 5 seconds. Good job, boss. Good job. We would like to now recognize our students who are graduating with honors. Graduates, this may seem a little odd when we say, please stand. We would like you to stand and be celebrated. Silver cord bearers. Silver cord bearers achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.59. Silver cord bearers, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Gold cord bearers. Students wearing gold cords achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.6 and above. Graduates, if you're wearing a gold cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Persistence Award. Students wearing a bronze cord are being recognized by the Los Angeles Unified School District for their hard work and persistence in overcoming academic challenges to complete their graduation requirements within 4 years. Graduates, if you are wearing a bronze cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Bi-Literacy Awards. Students wearing white cords achieved the LAUSD and California Department of Education Seal of Biliteracy Award. This seal is awarded to students who demonstrate excellence in English and in a language other than English. Graduates, if you're wearing a white cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Purple cord bearers. Purple cord bearers made the LAUSD Superintendent's Honor Roll. These students achieved a CSU GPA of 3.8 or higher. Graduates, if you're wearing a purple cord, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Golden State Merit Diploma. Recipients achieved high marks across several categories. These categories include advanced placement, U.S. history, A through G courses, and Smarter Balance state exams. Graduates, if you're wearing a gold and blue braided cord, which represents the colors of the Golden State of California, please stand. Excellent. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce Mr. Curtis Dembski to present perfect attendance.
We would like to acknowledge the following students for achieving perfect attendance during all 4 years of their high school career. Mahika Ahmed. Jose Crespin. Brandon Jimenez. And Lorena Marcelino. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce Ms. Cristina Villalobos to present the class of 2021.
Graduates, please rise. Ms. Jensen, faculty, staff, and parents, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduating class of 2021. These candidates have satisfied the requirements prescribed by the Los Angeles Unified School District and the Department of Education. May I request that Mr. Curtis Dembski, Assistant Principal for the Academy of Scientific Exploration, certify their eligibility as graduation candidates.
Based upon the presentation of the academic counselor, Ms. Villalobos, that these candidates have appropriately completed the requirements for high school graduation, I hereby certify that these candidates are eligible for graduation. I therefore request our principal, Ms. Angie Jensen, confirm their graduation.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Los Angeles Unified School District and the Department of Education, and based on the recommendation that these students have satisfactorily completed the high school education curriculum prescribed by LAUSD and the Department of Education, I hereby confirm their graduation. And therefore, go ahead. Therefore, they are entitled to receive their diploma of graduation with all the benefits, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Foley, they forgot. Congratulations, graduates. Foley. Congratulations, graduates. Wait, we didn't get enough practice time. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, here we go. To start us off, the first graduate of the ACE class of 2021 is Miss Leslie Aguirre. Remember to stop down there for your picture. Next, we have Mahika Ahmed. Our next graduate is Miguel Ángel Álvarez Armador. Next, we have Brian Alonso. Selene Alvarado. Our next graduate for the class of 2021 is Mr. Carlos Alvarez. Our next graduate is Miss Sandy Aparicio. Our next graduate is Mr. Frank Arellano. And now we have Miss Vanessa Arias. The next graduate for the ACE class of 2021 is Joseph Arias Reyes. Santiago Barrientos Pérez. Next we have Sunny Eve Bernal. Call himself the GOAT of all time, and that is Mr. Andres Bernal Garcia. Our next graduate is Danny Bibian. excited. Our next graduate for the ACE class 2021 is Brandon Burgos. And next we have Miss Dana Camacho Becerril. Our next graduate is Julio Carrera Mesa. Next we have Miss Mariori Castillo. The next graduate for the ACE class 2021 is Mr. Angel Ceballos. And next we have Mr. Aldo Chavez. Our next graduate is Mr. Christopher Contreras. Isaac Cortez. Next in line is Mr. Jose Crespin. Next graduate for the ACE class 2021 is Mr. Fernando de Dios. Our next graduate is Sylvia Noelia Diaz. Angela Duarte, come on down. You're welcome, hon. Next graduate is Miss Angelina Duran. Next graduate for the ACE class 2021 is Jason Escobar. Next we have Miss Isabel Estrada. We have Mr. Benjamin Felix. Elbows. Next graduate for the ACE class 2021 is Mr. Edgar Felix. Our next graduate is Miss Caitlin Figueroa. Mr. Steven Flores is the next ACE graduate for the ACE class of 2021. Elizabeth Garcia Gallegos. Our next graduate is Mr. Diego Gonzalez. Next we have Miss Cassandra Gonzalez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Leonardo Gonzalez. Next we have Mr. Victor David Gonzalez Sainz. Our next graduate is Miss Chrisley Gonzalez Talavera. Our next graduate is Evelyn Guerra. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Isaí Guzman. Brian Hernandez. Next we have Mr. Saul Hernandez. Our next graduate is Brandon Jimenez. Next we have Mr. Omar Juarez Aguayo. The next ACE 2021 graduate is Miss Charlene Lopez. Livni Macias. Next we have Miss Valeria Magana Ascension. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Lorena Marcelino. David Martinez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Daniel Medina. And next we have Mr. Eric Mendez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Ivan Mendez Alvarado. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Danielle Mendoza. Anthony Mercado Martinez. Edward Montano Gonzalez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Miss Jessica Montenegro. Fernando Spider Moran. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Miss Wendy Munoz Campos. Next we have Mr. Michael Murillo Vargas. Jose Angel Núñez. And next we have Mr. Miguel Angel Ortiz Vasquez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Karen Prado. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Jacob Provencio. And rounding out that line, we have Mr. David Puente Bravo. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Mr. Diego Quintero Moreno. Our next graduate is Jesus Ramirez Fermin. Next, we have Carla Resendez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Ariel Arturo Rodriguez. Next we have Miss Maria Rugamas Granados. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Mr. Noah Sanchez. Next, we have Emily Sanchez Mendoza. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Mr. Hector Saravia. next ACE 2021 graduate is Mr. Jacob Sneed. Next we have Julian Solorio. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Melanie Suarez. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Anayi Deyes. Our next graduate is Raul Torres. Our next ACE 2021 graduate is Angelina Trujillo. You're welcome, honey. Our next graduate is Mr. Jairo Ugalde Garcia. Next, we have Ms. Darly Vasquez Rosa. Our next graduate is Ilse Sanchez. The next ACE 2021 graduate is Yoreli Velasquez. The next ACE 2021 graduate is Ryan Bidana. You're welcome. Our next graduate is Miss Brianna Villaseñor. Next we have Mr. Luis Celaya. And last but not least, the final ACE 2021 graduate is Mr. Juan Zendejas. Thank you. Now Juan's gonna run to his seat carefully. No trip. And when he gets there, y'all are gonna do that thing we practice where you stand up together at the same time. That one. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, that was better. See, Foley? They could do it. All right, graduates, pay attention. You're going to need your hand, okay? So you might want to put your certificate on your chair for a second. As tradition holds, I now ask the 2021 graduates of the Academy of Scientific Exploration to move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left side. Go ahead. This is symbolic of you making the transition from student to graduate. Congratulations, class of 2021. Be good, do good, and be unstoppable. And now I'm going to welcome Mr. Dembski back to the stage for some final reminders.
Thanks, Mom. All right. Families and guests, exit the field. They will be waiting to receive you at the photo booth line. Once the graduates have cleared the football field, all parents and guests will be released.
No. Familias y invitados, por favor, permanezcan sentados mientras el egresado de los graduados. Te estarán esperando en la fila de fotos. Una vez que los graduados hayan despejado aquí de esta área, ustedes se van a reunir con ellos.
Due to social distancing and COVID protocols, we ask that after you finish taking pictures at the photo booth, that you please make your way to your respective places of celebration. Again, congratulations, class of 2021.
Debido al distanciamiento social y los protocolos de COVID, le pedimos que después de terminar de tomar fotografías, se dirijan a sus respectivos lugares de celebración. Nuevamente, felicitaciones clase de 2021 y muchas gracias.
Okay, Parents, you are free to get up and meet your child. Congratulations. Thank you for being here.
Dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees on Greenland, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue, and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the skies, are also on the faces of people passing by. See friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. Building much more we'll know, and I think to myself, what a someday when the stars wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where